Okay, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to take care of certain things that are giving you problems along the way with Teams. There are certain things that are just getting complicated, and I wanted to do this so that probably you could get a better idea of how to do things and how to make it work better for you. It is not a complicated system, but you need to get used to it. So that's what I intend to do with this tutorial today. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go and open Teams. The first screen that you see is the one that gives you all of your teams. In my case, it's each one of my classes. For you guys, it's going to be each one of your subjects. By that, I mean the social studies, science. This is where you're going to see all of those. Today, I'm going to use as an example my social studies 6th B classroom so that we understand how to do the entire thing. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to focus on that little menu that we have on top of the screen, which gives us the general menu, let's call it. What we have on top is files, which is where we keep all of the files that we either upload or use in the class and that somebody else might want to have access to. So if you ever have the teacher tell you it's in the files section of my classroom, it's here. Here's where you can find the PowerPoint or the PDF or whatever document that he wants you to have. This is probably where he's going to have it for you to download. Here you can see the options of downloading here on this side, and it's as easy as just clicking on it and you're going to be able to download it. Okay, but I want to focus a little bit more on the class notebook part of things, which is getting a little bit complicated in some cases. All of us are going to get this welcome to class notebook message at the beginning. We can change it, but that's coming later. This is a menu very close to what we would have in Word, for example, but it has its differences. Now, this has been made in order for you to be able to work in an easier, more friendly way in every step of the way. The first thing that we need to do is find our notebook. This is only the general one. We have not found, or we have not gotten to the specific one that belongs to us. Now on this purple arrow that we have here, if we click on it, we're going to find, first, you guys are going to find the first three to be the same. Welcome, collaboration space, content library. You don't have the teacher only, and then comes your name. In this case, I have all of the names because I can actually check all of the notebooks. But all that you need to do is click on your name, and the same options are going to come up. So I'm going to use Marcela's just for tutorial purposes. I'm going to use Marcela's notebook. And when I click on it, you're going to see that I'm going to get 4 more options, which are the sections of my notebook. We have the quizzes, the handouts, the class notes, and the homework. Every time that you click on one of those, everything on the right changes because that's like a different notebook, a different section of the notebook. So I can click on class notes, for example, now, and I can see some notes that Marcela has taken throughout these first weeks. Then we have the homework where she now has at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pages of the book. Okay, this is the first thing. Sergi, how can I add a new page? Easy. You just on the section where the names of the pages are found, you just right click on it and then you're going to find the option new page. When you click on new page, it's going to give you the option to give it a title. Sergi, but how can I change the title? Well, you actually do it here on this line here. You just go and click this is an example. I'm going to give it, and then I'm going to go back, and automatically the name of my page has changed to this is an example. So this line is actually for the title of your page, nothing more. This date here is automatically put into place. You don't have to touch it. You don't have to do anything. This tells me exactly at what time you were working on this page or you created the page, which is also a great resource for teachers. Now, what if I wanted to delete? No, Sergio, I don't need that page. I need to delete it. Then you go right-click on it, and then you go delete page. When you delete it, it's going to be permanently delete. Yes, I want it gone, and it's gone. Now, she has not, this is an untitled page because she has not given it a title, but she can still use it. This was created on August the 20th at 8:14 a.m. See? Okay, I'm going to use this page as an example. In order to start working on a blank page, you're going to click on that page so that it gives you the entire view of it. As always, we give it a name. This time I'm going to give it, this is an overview of all you can do. Okay, now here you have as many options and you can do with this piece of paper as you wish. If you have a pen tool, which looks like this, and a tablet, which is on my desk right now, you can actually even draw on this. So if I go to draw here on the menu and then click on black, which is my color, for example, I could use highlighter or I could use a pen sort of thing. Then I can actually go here and actually just write on it. Interesting. Now, each one of these is considered an object, each one of the letters that I just wrote. So if I go to this selection object tool that I have here on the left, and I click on it, I can actually choose each letter and move it around now. I can even do that. Okay, what if I wanted to move the entire thing together, Sergi? Well, of course you can do that with this other tool that you have here, which is the marquee select. And you just go and select the entire thing. Now everything has been selected. You go to the move tool, and now you can actually move it any way you want to. Okay. That's one of the ways to do it. Another thing that people are having a problem with is putting pictures or documents inside this page. Some people are telling me, okay, Sergi, but I go to insert and I don't get the picture thingy activated. So what's up with this? Well, it's a very easy solution to this. Here, this is called OneNote, by the way. The system that we're handling, it's OneNote. And OneNote just needs to know where exactly is it that you want it. So all that you do is click on one part of the page. I'm going to click on this side so that you can see it. And this is going to activate this little rectangle tool that I have here. That means there. And now, as you can see, the picture insert picture logo has been activated so that I can actually insert a picture. I can choose from file, from camera, or from online. Now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this little picture that I have here prepared of a caveman, and I want it here just inside that square. All that I do is drag and drop, and I give it some time so that it loads. Sometimes, depending on your internet speed, this could take even longer. Okay, so I need you to be patient with this so that you actually get all the benefits. Now you can see that actually my caveman has been, and I can actually move it if I drag the square where OneNote is showing me, which it becomes invisible if I click on another part of the page. It becomes invisible, but if I click on the picture, then it comes visible again. I can even I can make it smaller, and then I can actually move it to wherever I want. If this is transparency like the one that I'm using, you're gonna see that you're gonna get the transparency at its full effect. Okay, now remember, you cannot drag here from the middle. You have to drag here from the top. That's the only way to drag objects. Okay, now let me go back. Let's see that I wanted, Sergi, I need to go to another section of the notebook. Just click on the purple arrow again and go to your name. And once again, you have the options here. If I go to this class notes section now, in the case of Marcella, I'm going to have this exercise here. Normally, what you're going to get from me is I'm going to just go to draw. I usually use green to check stuff, and then I'm going to look at the exercise that you did. And if I have any observations, for example, let me erase that. If I have any observations about your work, the only thing, and normally what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and click on a section outside of this so that I get the little square here and there. This is a great job, Marcella. Okay. Probably I'm going to change the color so that I can actually change it, and that's going to be in home. Here, the color, I don't like red, so I'm going to use blue, green. and then I just post it somewhere here, and that'll be it. Okay, so when you come back to this, you're actually going to see this comment that is coming from me, meaning that I checked it. So this is a quick overview of things that you can actually do with OneNote. There are many, many more options, but this is just a quick way of you getting to dominate the entire thing. I hope that it helps you. I hope that you found it useful, and we'll see each other again very, very soon.